Hey everybody, welcome back to Tech Odyssey. So today I'm here with a review of the Poetic Lumos case for the iPhone XS Max. So this is the first time I've ever reviewed a case by Poetic, so I was super happy to get my hands on it. I'm glad they sent it out. I was looking around and I said, you know what, I really like this case, I want to try it out. So the Poetic Lumos is a clear TPU style case. Now, I've looked at a lot of clear TPU style cases. I've looked at Incipio ones, I've looked at Rinky ones, I've looked at multiple different brands before. I've looked at Griffin. So this is the first time I wanted to try something new and see what else is out there, and this is what I found. And I have to say that I like it. Out of the different cases I've tried so far for my iPhone X, I would have to say this one was probably my favorite. Now, what is there about a clear TPU case? There are a dime a dozen, there's so many. Well, it comes down to quality, it comes down to texture, it comes down to clarity, and it comes down to form factor. So those are really the four things, and it really hits home in pretty much every single one of those areas for me. Also, price is a factor. It's only $9.95. So it's a really good deal. And not only is it a really good deal, it's probably the best clear TPU case that I have used on an iPhone before. So I'm super happy about that. And I'm glad it's worked out. So on the back here, it says true protection, thin wraparound form, premium quality, and timeless design. Now, thin wraparound form, it says every Poetic product is designed to be as thin and unobtrusive as possible to wrap around your device, like a second skin. I will say that that's a very true statement. I felt like the phone and the case are kind of like, the case is almost like an extension of the phone. And a lot of times you get these cases and they obscure the form factor, they're intrusive, they kind of change the way you hold the phone. The iPhone XS Max is a beautiful phone. I love it. And I like to show it off, which is why I like clear TPU cases, but I also want them to be very form-fitting, and this one is. Now, premium quality, it is made well. I don't have any problems with the material whatsoever, and even though it is a clear TPU case, it didn't pick up too many micro abrasions. It still looks solid even after using it for a couple of days, so I like that. So it's got an ultra clear back, it's got reinforced buttons. The buttons, they got a great feel to them. Let's go ahead and take this out of the package. You listen to me talk all day, you need to see the case. Alright, so here we go. This is the Poetic Lumos. Now, it's very, very clear. It's almost like crystal clear. And I like saying that because it looks good all the way throughout, through in and throughout. You don't have any baffled or weird design bumpers on it. It's just one solid piece, and it works really well. It fits really well too. It goes on the phone easily. Let's go ahead and put it on there. It goes on easy, but it's nice and snug. I mean, you can see that there's some play here, and of course it does. That's because of the material, but you don't have to worry about this falling out. Now, one thing I will say, as with all clear TPU cases, pretty much, you're going to get the fingerprints on the back, you're going to get the little smudges, you're going to have to wipe it off, but that's just reality with TPU, especially these clear ones, it shows up. So it's not really a ding on Poetic, it's just the way it is. So wipe it off on your sleeve, use a microfiber cloth if you can feel it starts to get kind of oily, but it's just how they are. Now the texture is smooth, but it's not slick, so that's nice because sometimes they are very slick. This one is not. The grip, it just has a solid feel to it, and I like the way that it feels. I like the grip. It really does feel like an extension of the phone, which is good. Like I said, the buttons are very responsive. They've got great feedback on them. There's not really much of a break-in period, so it's not like they start off really stiff and then you have to use it for a while to get them to loosen up. So you've got that going for you as well. It does have the raised lip, so pretty much like everything nowadays with every case, you're going to hear this. I talk about the raised lip that's on the front, and then you've got the recessed area on the back for the camera. What that does is it gives you that added layer of protection, so if you want to place your phone down on a flat screen, either on the front or the back, it gives you extra protection from keeping things from scratching the screen. Now, if you put it down on a rock or there's something there, you're not going to be able to do anything about it. Definitely get a screen protector. You're going to want one of those as soon as you take your phone out of the box. So there is that. So that's pretty much it for the Poetic Lumos case. I'm a big fan, like I said, it's probably the best TPU case, the clear TPU case I've ever used for an iPhone, especially for the iPhone XS Max. I love it. I've been enjoying using it. It looks great. The cutouts are solid. Even down here on the bottom, you can pretty much plug whatever you want in there. It's got a nice big opening, but it's also not too deep, so you don't have to worry about any sort of adapters getting stuck and not being able to plug in. Well, that's all I've got today for this one. It's a solid case, especially for 10 bucks. I like to push Rinky because I like Rinky cases, but I think this one actually has a leg up in the clear TPU department. So if you're a fan, if you're interested, if you're looking for a good, inexpensive option that works great, check this one out. You can check out their products on poeticcases.com. Go to the iPhone at XS Max, check out the Lumos. Anyway, that's all I got for today. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see y'all next time.